And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Colorado Rockies. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And towing the slab here, Chase Stolander.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
This is Bryce Terang. Ground ball up the middle. Sends it to Tolia. One out in the top of the first. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. And Singy, you have to think this lefty-heavy lineup is ready to eat in this one with a righty on the hill.
Eat it is, Boog. So many lefties. Just feel more confident with the righty pitching, giving them that little edge. Doesn't always play out that way in the box score, though, so we'll see what happens in this game.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jackson Chourio. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And there's a strike.
0-1.
One out, bases empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Christian Yelich in the box now. No balls and a strike. Two outs, bases empty. Back up the middle and a base hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Garrett Mitchell. There's the strike, 95 of that one. Yelich off of first with 2 away. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Two outs. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Milwaukee leaves one. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Denver, on the hill here today, number 78.
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
Off the mark there, and 1-1. Next offering misses down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a 2-1 hammered but foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time to get him, one away on the strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. One down, base is empty. Lined, and that's a base hit. Here's Ryan McMahon now.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
And that one got a piece of him.
Well, the bright side is that will help the on-base percentage a little bit, and that's a category no batter can ignore these days. OBP, OPS, well, maybe that'll ease the pain just a little bit.
Hunter Goodman in the box now, takes strike 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Two on, 1 out. Misses off the plate, and the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Goes down looking.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Here's Chris Bryant now.
Second overall pick in the 2013 draft.
And the
That's
first
the ball.
pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Fought off foul. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
2-2.
2 aboard, 2 outs. On the ground to the left. Throw over to Bowers, and that is that. 2 left for Colorado. Scoreless after 1. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Sal Frelick. Dolander back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes he'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
Fastball for a strike. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Now here's Jake Bowers.
as the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
And that's off the outside edge. 2-0. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Moniak sizing this one up. Snags it for the second out. Two down, bases empty. Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. The shortstop takes the ball, and you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Second inning here, no score. He swings and fouls one off.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Here comes a pitch. Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Gone in order are the Brewers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Michael Toglia.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform, but at some point that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. A little bit low. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Fouls one off. 2-2. Caught him looking for the K. I don't know about you, Chris, but that felt like a weird at bat right there. Didn't give much to hit until the final pitch, and he still got the backwards K.
Yeah, not a single pitch was actually inside the strike zone, but he was being very aggressive in the box and fell behind in the count. Then they finally do challenge him, and he couldn't get the bat off his shoulder. Kind of a strange strikeout for sure, Boog.
Nick Martini will hit. And that one is lifted in the air. Mitchell under it. He's there. He's got it. 2 down. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. Way out front for strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Rockies. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And stepping in is the speedy Oliver Dunn. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And a curve is down and in. The 1-1 is fouled off. One and two here. Upstairs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Right back to him on the mound. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Off-speed pitch, and it looked like he just continued his momentum towards home plate after releasing that. Perfect position to make a play and help himself out.
Eric Haas digs in now. Haas measures 5 feet 10 inches, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2011. In the air, right field. Martini under it, and there's 2 away. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. And that one misses up and in. 1-0.
No strike.
That one fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strike.
And that skips in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
The other way, and foul ball. Top of the third, no score. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. So they make short work of him there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score. Back here at Coors Field as we go to the last of the third. So in now for Colorado, Mickey Moniak. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Comes up empty.
Well, baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Ezekiel Tovar. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch, and he just misses. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Outside. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Rockies are down quietly, and we are still scoreless. Back here in Denver, start of the 4th. Now it's the DH, Jackson Chourio. Going 1.
Well, these Brewers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Outside with a breaking ball. And that's in the dirt. And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
And now it's Christian Yelich. A single his first time. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. 4th inning underway, no score. Fastball for a strike. 3-1. And that one clips the corner.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Go ahead run on base. Next for Milwaukee. Yelich goes. Pitch is high. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Moniak Makes the grab, out number 2. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Digging in, Sal Frelick. He's 0 for 1. Splits the plate. That's strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Backed off the plate that time. Yelich at second with 2 down. The 1-1 is fouled off. Now a slow roller to second. On the run, throw to first, and they get the out. Brewers strand 1, still no score. Bottom 4, Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Hunter Goodman getting ready to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one outside. Ball 1. Runner at first with no outs here. Late swing fouled off. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Next pitch just misses. 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Here's Bryant now. Grounded out his first time up. That one blasted deep to right. Frelick ranging back. This one's going to carry, and it's gone. A 2-run homer. His first homer of the year, and they add a pair. It's 2-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That's an incredible job of letting that breaking ball get deep, trusting your hands, and driving it out the other way. That's how you practice it in the cage. Incredible when you can translate it into the ball game.
Tolia batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Popped up. Ortiz makes the grab. 2 down. Next for Colorado, Nick Martini. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a foul straight back. Two outs. Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So a man at first. Now a chance for Tyler Freeman. That one finds the corner. Strike one. Martini leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that one missing low.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Chris Bryant with the big-time blast. It's now a 2-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Jake Bauers.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swing and a ball popped up. Freeman puts it away for the out. Now it's the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Man at first with 1 gone. Here's the third baseman, Oliver Dunn. He's 0 for 1. And there's a foul ball. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Doyle holds it in on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Now the catcher up to hit. Eric Haas flied to right his first time. In the dirt, blocked. The Brewers down by a pair, and we're at the top of the 5th. Just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Go to second. Out. And that'll end the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Mickey Moniak. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Late on that fastball.
No ball. 2 strike.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time. And the drop third strike leads to the first out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Back to the top of the lineup, Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. Check swing. He held up, and it's 1-0. One down, base is empty. And another ball.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Headed down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
He's mixing his pitches really well late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. Let's see if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
And that's way high. And now 3-1. And that's ball 4.
Off the corner. Take it back.
So man aboard, Ezekiel Tovar now at the plate. 1 for 2. Move to first.
He's saved.
And there's a ball.
1-0.
Fouled off down the right side. And that's too high.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
Now one missed.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at bat alive.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Number 78 is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. A new arm into the game, the righty, Trevor McGill. This is his 5th appearance of the year. So digging in, Ryan McMahon. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Man at second. That misses, and the count even 1-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tyler Alexander up and loosening in the pen. Hudson also throwing. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Rockies, Hunter Goodman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Ripped to short. Throw over to Bowers. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Rocks with the run-scoring double. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Eric Haas. Dolander back to work. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. That misses the zone. 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So the lineup flips over. Bryce Terang, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Just missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
The Brewers trailing by 3, and we're the top half of the 6th. That's a strike. 3-1. Up the middle, Tovar. To first, 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Two outs, base is empty. Next for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Chourio measures 6 feet even, 200 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Check swing called strike, and now it's even 1-1. swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich. That misses the zone. 1-0. Chourio, the runner at first with 2 gone. Dolander picks over. Chourio dives back in safely. The 1-0. And another ball.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Up now for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell. A little bit high. Ball 1. First and second, 2 down. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Next offering popped in the air, right field. He makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Rockies 3 and the Brewers nothing. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the 6th inning, here is Chris Bryant. There's a strike. That one out to right. And it drops in. And a good start to the inning. Michael Toglia digging in for the Rockies. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Outside, and that is ball 1. And that drops in for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
That one drifts inside. Nobody out, runner at first. That misses the zone, and the count's full. Fights it off, he'll see another. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. That's towards center. Mitchell under it. Makes the grab, one away. So up next, Nick Martini. That to right. Frelick has a beat on it. Drops into the glove. And there are 2 outs.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Stepping in, Tyler Freeman. And ball 1. And that one fouled off. In the air, right side. Makes the catch. And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rockies 3 and the Brewers nothing. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Luis Peralta. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And here's the first baseman, Jake Bauers. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Peralta checks over to first, and he's back.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's going to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Frelick on at first, nobody out.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Next for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. Step off, throw to first, and he's back in safely. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
That one finds the zone. 0-2. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Rockies 3 and the Brewers nothing. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brian Hudson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies. And that is out of play. Swing and a foul, out of play. Oh, 2 now. And a ground ball to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 1 up, 1 down. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Tyler Alexander getting ready to go. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. On the ground, out to short. Throw over to Bowers. And a couple of quick outs. Two down, base is empty. Now Ezekiel Tovar. And he pumps it a strike. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And he hits a ground ball right side. Whips it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Rockies, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Victor Vodnik.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Oliver Dunn up now for the Brewers. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Outside with a breaking ball.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
The 1-0. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. Really important at bat coming up now.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And the batter now, Eric Haas.
Let's go Rockies!
In for a strike. 0-1. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And it's even up. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Coming home. The throw in, but it's offline. And it's now a 2-run game.
Well done. Drives in the run. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Back to the top of the order. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Next is the designated hitter, Jackson Chourio. 1 for 3. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And that one fouled off.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Victor Vodnik won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So they turn to their closer, Tyler Kinley.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now it's Christian Yelich. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
The tying run at the plate. And that's way high. And it's 1-1. Ground ball right side. Freeman throws to first. Yelich is out. And that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tyler Alexander.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. So in now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon. And here it comes. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And that's a little high. Just missed. That one fouled off. 2-2. Just off the inside edge. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman.
0 for 3 in this one.
Line drive, caught. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Here's Bryant now. He's already homered in this game. That's in for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Haas right there to make the grab. And that ends the inning. Rockies are down quietly, but they still lead it 3-1. And we're back. We go to the 9th. Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Kinley, 34-year-old vet, a former first-round pick back in 2017. That is upstairs for ball one. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And that's down and away.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
And that one is inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one is inside, ball four. And I mean, oh, so close. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Now here is Sal Frelick. And that misses. And it's 1-0.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Tying run at the plate. And another ball.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Here's a 2-0. And that one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That one a little bit high, and now 3-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And the tying run is on base.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Jake Bauers up now for the Brewers. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Ball one, no strikes.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Yeah, that's fouled off. So the tying run at second. That's outside. And it's 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That's a little high. 3-1.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. With the go-ahead run at the plate here at the top of the ninth. Swings and misses, struck him out.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
He's 2 outs away. Next for the Brewers, Joseph Ortiz. And fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Ball one there.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Fastball for a strike. And it's 1-2. And it stays fair. Runner around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 3-2.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Tyler Kinley will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Ryan Feltner.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, William Contreras. Big at bat for him with the tying run in scoring position. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
on the ground. And it's just foul. That was close. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's the Brewers catcher now, Eric Haas. Down to their final out, but an opportunity to deliver the tying and maybe even a winning run. Fought off foul. Just missed. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Seth Halverson getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Herget also getting ready. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Feltner is just 1 strike away. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.